Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, you guys, I'm gonna be talking to you about easy at home, healthy at that, really just healthy recipes that you guys can consider or start making for yourself, or not just yourself but your family. And I know how easy it is to just pick up a pizza or chicken nuggets to put into the oven, baked fries, baked air foods, not just really healthy choices. So in this video, I'm gonna help you with those suggestions with not only breakfast healthy suggestions, but lunch, dinner, and also snacks. Hey you guys, so I have my list right here with me with each time of the day food category. So we're gonna start with breakfast, since breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Even though I don't stick to eating breakfast because I'm not really a big breakfast fan, I really have to crave breakfast in order to eat it. But I am coming around to eating breakfast more. Not really just breakfast food, I'm more of a cereal girl, or I have to eat like waffles or something like that to really just want breakfast, or a grit bowl, something like that. I'm getting now into eating oatmeal, but that's what I'm saying, I'm coming along with you guys. We are in this together. We're eating healthier, better at home food choices as well, just at home healthier choices. So for breakfast, as you guys, I told you I am a cereal type of girl. So for cereals, the best suggestion I would say is Corn Flake, Honey Bunches of Oats, Honey Nut Cheerios. And okay, so some better milk suggestions to go along with your cereals. I would suggest 2% milk or almond milk, and you could do any flavor choice that you want of almond milk. I typically choose vanilla. So that's just some milk suggestions to go along with your cereals. And I also have the pictures of the cereal brands that I just suggested in this space. So the next thing that I have down for easy at home breakfast suggestions is oatmeal. And I'm becoming a fan of oatmeal. I really didn't like oatmeal when I was younger because I didn't like how it looked. And yeah, but my granddad, he always told me to just try it, and he was a big fan of oatmeal. And my mom, she always told me to try it too. So I'm very much a big fan now of the cinnamon brown sugar or cinnamon flavor. It's one of those two. It might even be both of them, but I know I like that flavor. And now you can spice your oatmeal up with adding fruits of your choice. But as I was saying, you guys, some good toppings that you could put into your oatmeal bowl could be granola, it could be fruits, it could be honey, it could be Nutella, it could be almond butter, whatever you guys prefer that you will want into your bowl that you enjoy eating. So the next thing, which is something that I'm seeing everybody just enjoying to eat, or it's just an aesthetic thing, I'm seeing it all over Pinterest, I'm seeing it all over TikTok, YouTube, and that is avocado toast with everything bagel seasoning. I haven't tried it yet, guys, but I'm getting around to it, and I will let you guys know how that goes for me. But I'm very excited to try it, and that's something I'm seeing a lot of people trying at home as an easy breakfast choice, and not only an easy breakfast choice but even a snack meal. So the next thing I will also suggest is a fried egg and turkey bacon. You know, it's more of the lines of your regular breakfast food, but in a healthier way. But yeah, you guys, you can substitute hard-boiled eggs for not just breakfast. You can substitute for any type of meal that you want to just substitute it for, or you could just eat it for like a snack, whatever you prefer. But the only thing I do suggest about eating hard-boiled eggs, not to eat so many of them, because if you know, you know. But yeah, so the next thing I will also suggest, and this is not only just a breakfast preference, but you can eat this at any time during the day, and I mean any time during the day, is fruit bowls. Because I mean, it's fruit. Who don't like fruit? And whoever suggested it was a set time to eat fruit? I mean, we ate fruit during school at different times. We eat fruits different times. I would suggest at home, I would think, for some people. But yeah, so fruits. So now we're through with breakfast. I want to say, hold up, I think I got one more thing. Okay guys, so I did have one more thing left off on the breakfast list that I wanted to suggest, was gluten-free waffles and pancakes. I don't know the specific name of this brand, so I'm gonna just put the picture up of that brand and what I'm talking about right here. So that's one more thing for breakfast. So now going on to lunch and dinner, you guys. Okay, now guys, so now to my favorite time of the day with the meals that I prefer is lunch and dinner, because I just told you guys I'm not a big breakfast fan. So now let's get into it. So first suggestion will be turkey wraps. So you guys could do any preference of tortillas that you prefer. You could do regular tortillas, you could do gluten-free tortillas, because they do have gluten-free tortillas. They have spinach tortillas. I know they even have tomato basil, if I'm reckoning, tomato basil tortillas that you guys could do. And on your wrap, I would suggest with healthier choices of toppings to put on there is, of course, turkey, and I want to say spinach, lettuce, peppers, any little veggies that you guys could find to your liking. You could throw that on there. And for dressing, you guys, we are going to want to do fat-free dressings. Okay, but as I was saying about dressing, you guys, let's do fat-free dressing or low sodium dressing, but I really suggest fat-free dressings. And I know you guys, some of you out there, if you're not lactose intolerant, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I probably didn't, because I struggle with saying a lot of things like strawberries, screed. I done heard it all, but yeah. So if you guys are not that word and like cheese like I do, I suggest you guys to add a little bit of cheese so you won't have to deal with cholesterol, clogged arteries down the line, and also not feel, you know, guilty about adding on more calories than you should, because we're trying to eat healthy. So the next thing that I will read off is lettuce wraps, you guys, which is a better preference. It's a better wrap. It's basically just substituting tortilla for lettuce. But the thing with lettuce wrap, you guys, you don't have to just do turkey. You could do any meat preference that you guys prefer. You could do chicken, grilled chicken, I do prefer. I would suggest. You could do beef. I do suggest ground turkey. You could do bacon. I wouldn't say turkey bacon, but hey, knock yourself out. You could do turkey bacon too if you want to. You could do a lot with a lettuce wrap, and you could add whatever toppings you want to. Even I'm seeing people doing like Mexican style lettuce wraps. You know, you could add Mexican cheese, Mexican cheese, guys, a little bit. Like I said, we're trying to watch where we're eating. You could do tomatoes. You could do cilantro type of salsa with the tomatoes and onions and cilantro. Pico de gallo, that's what I'm thinking. Pico de gallo, you could put that on there. You could do salsa, you could do avocado salsa, whatever you guys prefer. But as I was trying to say, guys, you have to put things in there that you would prefer to eat. I could tell you all day and suggest things that I would think you guys might want to eat, but you have to actually like what you guys are eating. So for the next thing, it's gonna be two things dealing with this meal type. So we're gonna be talking about brown rice. So with brown rice, you could do veggies and turkey meatballs. So I'm gonna post a picture up here of what I'm talking about. Or you could substitute the turkey meatballs with grilled chicken, any not fried food meats that you might prefer. It could be, like I was saying, grilled chicken. It could be salmon. It could be steak. Whatever that is a better and healthier suggestion than fried meats. So the next thing, taking off brown rice, you can substitute brown rice for veggies and meat. And the next thing, we all should love this, I would think, is salad. Okay, you guys, so y'all probably like, she's just saying veggies. She ain't trying to tell me, you know, no suggestion types of veggies. So for veggie suggestions, you guys, we are talking broccoli. We are talking broccolini, which is nothing but a better, skinnier version, better when it's sauteed type of broccoli. You could do carrots. You could do, I don't know if I said asparagus. You could do asparagus. You could do mushrooms. You could do zucchini. You could do squash. You can do peppers. You can do carrots. You can do cauliflower. You can do Brussels sprouts. You can do whatever vegetable that you guys know of that you prefer. As long as it's sauteed properly, not with a lot of sodium products. You could grill them. So, veggies. So, the next thing on the list that I have, you guys, but as I was finna say about salads, you guys, I hope you guys like salads, and mostly everybody likes salads, because it's a lot that you can do with a salad. You could do whatever veggies, whatever meats, whatever toppings you choose however you prefer your salad. You could do salad like a Caesar salad. You could do a chef salad. You can do a salad with fruits. You could do a simple basic salad with just cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions. It's a lot. It's whatever veggies and protein you want to add into your salad. But only thing about it, do not load your salad up with a lot of proteins, because that is failure for what we're trying to suggest you guys and be on the path of healthy eating. So another thing too, do not load your salad up with dressings that is not fat free. Light dressing, you guys. Also light cheese. So another thing I would suggest not putting in your salad, you guys, is croutons. That is strictly bread. What you needing bread in your salad for? We trying to eat clean. We trying to eat healthy. You don't need no crouton. So if I see you in the store at Walmart or at your local grocery store picking up a bag of garlic flavor or cheese flavor croutons, I'm gonna pop that hand. We are trying to eat healthy and clean. You don't need that. So don't even bother about picking up croutons no more. You're not eating it. So the next thing, and this is not only a good at-home meal, but also a good meal to eat when you're out at this specific type of place that I'm finna say. It's beef and broccoli. So if you guys are at a hibachi place or at a Chinese restaurant, beef and broccoli is okay to eat, because it's nothing but broccoli and other mixed vegetables, depending on the place that you go to, and beef. Totally fine. Totally fine. And some people also like to pair it with rice, but if you do rice, do brown rice. So beef and broccoli, you guys. And I will also post a picture of some Pinterest inspired easy at home beef and broccoli recipes, or a recipe right here that you guys can do, because for me and my cousins, we love beef and broccoli. It is so good. So the next suggestion is going to be squash spaghetti. I've been seeing this trend on YouTube a little bit, TikTok, and I don't know if that's something that I'm just up for trying, but hey, I will try it. I don't know if it's a guarantee if I like it, but I've seen, some people that has made this recipe, made it look good. It's kind of got me in the opens to try it. So squash spaghetti, and I know a lot of people probably not familiar with this recipe, so I'm just post a picture of this recipe up here. So squash spaghetti, guys. So for my spaghetti lovers out there who are like my uncle, because this man has loved spaghetti ever since he was little, nothing has changed with him. So for a healthier choice of enjoying spaghetti, I would call it veggie spaghettis, but it's really not veggie spaghettis, you guys. So it's veggie type noodles. It's not exactly veggies. Veggie spaghetti noodles, or wheat spaghetti noodles, if you guys can find that, that's really good too. And also for the meat, do ground turkey. Tastes just as good. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it tastes just as good. And that's what my mom has been doing and what I have been doing, so do that. So the next thing on the list, you guys, is going to be steak type meals. So with steak, you cannot go wrong with steak. You can sauce. Okay, so for steak type meals, you guys, you can do any vegetable that you guys want. And for the most famous vegetable that you could pair with a steak is asparagus or broccoli. And I know how you guys like, your mashed potatoes. You got to have some type of starch. I'm not just trying to rule out every starchy food, you guys. We got to have some type of starch somewhere. Got to have some type of, proteins too. So for starch, you could do mashed potatoes, or you could do a healthier suggestion, and I would suggest mashed it up cauliflower. You could do that. Or if you want to just, rule out starch all in one, you could just do steak and vegetables. You could do steak and asparagus and broccoli. You could do steak, corn, and Brussels sprouts. Whatever veggie that you guys might prefer. Steak type of meals, you guys. So the next thing is going to be baked pork chops. Okay, so baked pork chops, you guys. You don't have to just bake your pork chops. You could saute them, you could grill them, long as they are not fried. So with baked pork chops, you can do veggies. You can do everything that I just suggested basically with steak that you could do for pork chops. Also, you don't have to do pork chops. You could do lamb chops. I mean, who don't like lamb chops? You could do lamb chops. And another good meal for my Caribbeans out there, you can do oxtails. Oxtails, only thing about it, you could cut some of the fat off of there, but oxtails is good too. And only thing, like I said, you know, most of the people that's Caribbean, Jamaican, and everything, you can do brown rice instead of white rice. I know, you know, you gotta have your white rice with your, you know, oxtails and everything. No, we're trying to eat. So guys, thinking about oxtail has made me think about a veggie that I should have been suggested to you guys was black beans, which is also a good protein, also a good starch. So not only with oxtails, which is good with, you can also pair it with brown rice and chicken, as I suggested. You can also pair it with lettuce wraps, which is good too. So also another thing, it's kind of like a veggie, it's kind of like a fruit, plantains are good too. So yeah, so the next thing, and what I actually just ate myself, is hibachi and vegetables. So you guys could do hibachi vegetables without the brown rice, or you could do it with the brown rice. Me, I did just eat some with the brown rice, but not only is this a good easy at home recipe, you also could get this out at a hibachi restaurant. Okay, you guys, so for the last lunch slash dinner easy at home healthy recipe that I could suggest to you guys is Alfredo, because who doesn't love Alfredo? We're still in the lines of talking about pasta. For my pasta lovers out there that loves Alfredo, what you guys can do is you could do kind of what I suggested for the spaghetti. You could do veggie style noodles, or you could do wheat noodles. And also for your Alfredo sauce, you could do like a low fat sauce, or you can make your own at home sauce. And of course you can add your grilled chicken, you can add peppers, you can add mushrooms, you can add broccoli, because broccoli is famous for being an Alfredo. So yeah, you guys, that's what you guys could do for Alfredo. And that wraps up everything that I suggested for lunch and dinner easy at home healthy recipes. So now let's get into snacks, you guys. Okay, lavish babes, so for snacks, not too much that I could just think of for snacks. This is probably like the typical that most people could think of that is light or healthy, or just not like chips and cookies, you know, all the junk food type things, everything that is opposite of that. So for snacks, you could do, like I said, you can eat fruits at any time. Fruits is a good snack. You could do granola bars. You could do cereal. You can even do cereal. You don't have to just have a big bowl of cereal. You could do like a smaller bowl of cereal. You can also do sherbet. Sherbet is a good substitution too for a dessert. You could do your yogurt. Yogurt is also a good source of substitution for dessert. Also, you could do protein bars, you could do fiber one bars, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with protein bars and fiber one bars exactly, I have a picture of those right up here. And then the next thing you could do, okay, so as I was trying to suggest, so this is not really just like a snack, it could be, and it's kind of like for my sweet tooth lovers, and as well it could be a dessert. It's sugar-free cookies and sugar-free candies, and I will have a picture of exactly what I'm talking about and brands that offer sugar-free candies and cookies. So the last thing that I could think of for snacks, and this is for my chip lovers, for the people that don't want to turn away from the bag, not this type of bag but the other type of bag, is kettle chips. And I also have brands of kettle chips right up here. And kettle chips are really good chips. They are just more crunchier than your regular chip, but other than that, they are really good. So that wraps up everything that I suggested for easy at home healthier recipes or even snacks in this video for you. So that just sums up everything for this video. So I do want to say before I sign off, guys, let's try to get to 200 subscribers by the end of this month. Let's not only stop at 200 subscribers, but let's get to this road of 1K by the end of this year, because the more that I see you guys subscribing, the more that I'll be able to do giveaways for you guys, and I want to give my supporters, you know, some love back for tuning in with me. So like my homegirl that has her YouTube channel, if you guys have not subscribed to Stinko Monet YouTube channel, then what you're waiting on? As my girl would say, tell a friend to tell a friend. So yeah, you guys, so before I do conclude this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and until next time, see you later, babes.